Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, not too bad. It's been a very long time, hasn't it?
Yeah, very long time.
What
Yeah.
have you been up to?
Oh, just keeping busy at work actually.
Yeah.
We're doing a few more shifts. We're trying to do some a week. How about you? I haven't seen you for a while.
Been away with work.
Oh,
again.
okay.
You've been very, very busy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit. How about this weather we're having? Hey, Lydia?
Oh, what was that, dear? Did you see that man just walk past us?
I wasn't paying much attention.
People coming round here thinking they can take up residence in the public park.
I'm sure he just needs a place to sleep. So the bed opens up with the shelter.
I can't wait for God to have his chance to tell them they're all wrong.
I thought God was supposed to forgive us our trespasses.
Well, the police don't. I don't. Thank you, Johnny. If only God would put more people like you down here with us.
Excuse me. Excuse me. So you've been staying here at the park? Don't think it's a good idea to stay here tonight.
It's not illegal until the police come and tell you to move.
They're probably going to come tonight if it's slow enough and a bored couple wants something to do. But it's not me that's going to call the police. My neighbour from across the street saw you were staying here. She's called in a couple of squatters already. One guy was just drunk and sleeping it off, and she even called the police on him.
I'll be sure not to stay here too long.
What I'm trying to say is that I know what it's like to be in a bad position. I'm still kind of in one. If you need a place to stay, I can help. I'm sure it's better than dealing with the police all night, especially if you have a history.
I don't have a history with them.
The offer's there. It's up to you.
Thank you.
Anything I can do for a veteran?
What makes you think I'm a veteran?
Military issue. You never see those at the shelter. They normally pilfer out the good stuff before it ever makes it to the public. I'm Jonathan.
Teddy Oliver.
Were you in Afghanistan or Iraq?
Iraq.
Shot?
Shrapnel, nothing to be proud of.
Sure it is. Come on, it's not too far. I know it doesn't look like much.
You want some?
No, I'm alright, thanks.
Suit yourself. Do you live here by yourself? Have you got any family?
No, I kept meaning to, but life just throws you too many obstacles, you know?
Sure it does. Just didn't know if you lived here alone.
Yeah, well, ever since my father died a few years back.
Apologies, I didn't mean to pry.
No, don't apologise. He died of cancer a few years ago. This place is the only thing that I've left.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I had a bit of a gambling problem a while back. I'm still recovering from it. I used to grow up here as a kid. When my dad died, I let it go by the wayside. I lost everything. But I'm just glad I managed to hold on to this place.
You kicked your drinking problem though, I see.
Makes you think I have a drinking problem.
Isn't there always a problem when someone refuses a drink?
How about you? Where'd you grow up?
Born and bred here like you. Did a couple of years in the army and then came back. When I did, they declared I had a problem with my anxiety and emotions. I'm starting to get under control though.
Well, like I said, you're more than welcome to stay. You can crash right if you like. Doesn't look like much, but safe at least, and it's not too cold either.
Yeah, what's all this?
Keep back there.
Keep back, me? Do you know who you're talking to?
I give you a last chance to leave me alone.
Give me a last chance. You've committed assault, this what you've done, and you can come along to the station with me. Come along now, come quietly, unless you want me to put the handcuffs on.
Stop where you are. You don't know what you're doing.
I know what I'm doing, all right. Come on, get hold of him.
Lock him up! All right, you fools. Brought it on yourself. Somebody else come right.
Excuse me,
Oh,
Johnny,
hey Lydia.
have you heard the news?
What news?
Well, apparently the police picked up that awful bum last night that's been lurking around this park. He's got quite the criminal record and goes by many names, but they said his real name is Edward Oliver.
What?
The policeman said he had dozens of photos of you, going back years in fact. When they picked him up, he had a gun. Thank goodness he didn't get to use it when we saw him.
I see.
I had a bad feeling about that man, especially when we first saw him.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Oliver. I think I know who he is. It was a long time ago. I was on my way home after a night out. I was drunk driving and there was an accident. There was a girl in another car and her name was Katie Oliver. I killed her. I think that was her little brother. I should have recognised the name, but he was so much younger.
Johnny, I never thought you were a convicted criminal, especially not a killer. May God forgive you, Jonathan. I hope you can forgive me when I say you need to stay away from me for a while.
Jonathan, I know you don't recognise me or my name, but I've wanted an apology from you for a very long time. I'd be lying if I said I haven't thought about killing you, watching you die like I had to watch my sister in the hospital. But I know it's not right, and it wouldn't make me feel better about anything. I thought a lot last night about what you told me, about losing your father and how you suffered. Then I thought about your willingness to let a stranger stay with you despite what you've been through. I think what it all comes down to is that an apology from you won't make me feel better and won't help me move on. I think to move on, I have to let the old wounds of the past heal. And I know you don't need to hear this, but I'm saying it more for me than you. I forgive you, John. I can say it now and honestly mean it. I forgive you.